Well, it's been his strongest critique of triple talaq. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has compared the practice to Cheer Haran of robbing a woman of her honor. Criticizing those who are silent on triple talaq, Yogi also mooted implementation of a uniform civil code in the country. Now, this comes just a day after the Prime Minister made a call for justice to all Muslim women in the country.
देश की एक ज्वलंत समस्या को लेकर के मुंह बंद किए हुए हैं, तो मुझे महाभारत की वह सभा याद आती है जब द्रौपदी का चीर हरण हो रहा होता है और उस समय द्रौपदी ने उस भरी सभा से एक प्रश्न पूछा था कि आखिर इस घटना का दोषी कौन है, इस पाप का दोषी कौन है, चीर हरण की घटना का दोषी कौन है। कोई बोल नहीं पाया था, केवल विदुर ने कहा था। विदुर ने कहा था कि तिहाई दोषी वे हैं जो अपराधी हैं, तिहाई दोषी हैं जो उनके सहयोगी हैं और तिहाई दोषी हैं जो मौन हैं। और मुझे लगता है कि देश का राजनीतिक क्षितिज जब मौन बना हुआ है इस देश के अंदर ट्रिपल तलाक के मामले को लेकर के।
Meanwhile, Muslim clerics have challenged the government to take some action instead of indulging in what they say is rhetoric.
तो कुछ करेगा प्रधानमंत्री जी, 3 साल से कुछ कर तो रहे नहीं, वो सिर्फ बयान दे रहे हैं। ये वो सिर्फ एक औरतों मर्दों कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि वो किसी तरीके की कोई बंटवारा करवा सके, जो मुमकिन नहीं है। शरीयत में के गलत इस्तेमाल पर अगर किसी ने कोई ज्यादती की है तो मुसलमान खुद उसका social boycott करेंगे, समाजी boycott करेंगे।
Ma'am, Yogi Adityanath has somehow come out and in a way compared triple talaq with Draupadi's Cheer Haran and said that those who are silent are also guilty.
You know, I agree that those who are silent are guilty, because anyone who keeps silence on any issue where it impinges on women's rights and freedom and their constitutional provisions are guilty. Silence is a verdict that you're giving, and if you don't have an opinion on it, then you are not only doing it, you're insulting also. But to compare triple talaq with Draupadi Cheer Haran is a bit bizarre. So either he doesn't know Islam or he is deliberately provoking a situation and a debate here.
This latest comment coming in by the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will prove to be controversial as well, where right now, just a day after, the Prime Minister cried for justice when he talked about triple talaq, cried for justice for Muslim women. Just a day after that, Yogi Adityanath today compared triple talaq to nothing less than quoted from the epic Mahabharata of Draupadi's Cheer Haran, something that has quite not gone down too well, especially where the opposition is concerned. But let me cut across to Moshmi, who's joining us, my colleague, for more updates on this story. Moshmi, you know, this comment is not going to go down too well, will it? Because Yogi Adityanath comparing triple talaq to that of Draupadi's Cheer Haran.
You know, really, if you don't go into the very meaning of what Yogi Adityanath has said, what is happening in the triple talaq is that men are using this opportunity to marry multiple times. They are abusing the women, beating them up, and then forcing them to do halal and then marrying them again. So the kind of case studies that Yogi Adityanath has actually heard, there are many women who have gone to the Janta Darbar and have spoken to him. The kind of case studies that we are actually covering on a daily basis, it is a matter of fact, it is actually true that triple talaq has become such a menace that it has forced Muslim women to actually speak out in the open. And especially when the BJP is using it as a big plank right from its Sankalp Patra to the UP Assembly elections, it is but obvious that the political parties would not want to give away the entire credit of bailing out Muslim women to the BJP, which is known always for its hardline Hindutva stance. So clearly the political parties are smelling trouble for themselves, because the BJP has made it really clear, and the UP government, like I tell you, UP, is preparing a very hard stand as far as the Supreme Court hearing on triple talaq is concerned.
You know, Mosmi, also something that is going to be controversial is the fact, and which has been something that has been criticized, especially by, you know, the lobby which is against abolishing of triple talaq, is the fact that once again the UP Chief Minister linked triple talaq to the Uniform Civil Code.
That is bound to happen, Preeti, because, you know, it is because of no Uniform Civil Code. that triple talaq is always being validated by those who support triple talaq. If you see what Muslim Personal Law Board did yesterday, with the amount of pressure on them, with the amount of Muslim women coming up and speaking against the Muslim Personal Law Board and this entire draconian practice of triple talaq, there was a pressure on the Muslim Personal Law Board to bring out a new code of conduct. So obviously the Uniform Civil Code is also going to be debated, and that's why Yogi Adityanath has also linked it to triple talaq to Uniform Civil Code, because if you have one nation, one law, then maybe that's what the BJP stand is, that such kind of practices, such kind of human rights violation would not happen.
All right, Maushmi, stay with us. In fact, we do have somebody from the All India Muslim Personal Law Board. We have Maulana Khalid Rashid. Rashid ji, ये जो लेटेस्ट स्टेटमेंट आया है उत्तर प्रदेश चीफ मिनिस्टर का, जो लिंक कर रहा है ट्रिपल तलाक को द्रौपदी के चीर हरण से, क्या कहना है आपका?
We welcome the statement of the UP Chief Minister. This shows that yesterday Prime Minister and today the UP Chief Minister are very serious to solve the problem of the Muslim women, and so they must also try to solve the educational and economical problem of the Muslim women. And at the same time, as far as Uniform Civil Code is concerned, we will really welcome the move of the government if they even bring a draft of Uniform Civil Code in the Lok Sabha, where they have a majority, in which the different laws that are prevailing in Nagaland, Assam, Mizoram, and the tribal laws, and then there are different laws in Goa and different laws in Kashmir. Then in the majority community there are also all type of different laws. If they are able to solve all these problems and bring one uniform civil law, then the Muslims, which are already in minority in this country, will give their view in this regard.
Okay, so what is your current point of view, Mr. Rashid?
See, around 3 crore Muslim women
because you want to see the
have
blueprint.
given their signature to the Law Commission 3 days ago in Delhi.
Yes, continue.
In which they have very clearly written their name, their mobile number, their addresses, in which they have said that they do not want any change in their personal laws, including the triple divorce law. And as far as the cases which are coming forward related to to triple talaq, Personal Law Board has already taken 3 major steps to even make efforts to bring an end to these
But Mr. Rashid, don't you think away from religion, this is gross human rights violation, and that's been the benchmark for why it needs to be, that it's time we got rid of it?
If a person is beating his wife and he is throwing his wife out of his house, or he is throwing acid upon his wife, these incidences must not be related to any religion. He must be arrested and must be sent to jail. It is a matter related to the IPC of this country, and Muslim Personal Law Board has nothing to do with these kinds of incidences.
But no, when the question of triple talaq comes, and you have yourself seen cases, why link religion? This is about human rights ultimately. It's about gender equality.
Asking me?
Islam has ensured gender equality. That's why Islam has given a property right to the Muslim woman, which no other religion has given. At the same time, Islam has also given right to the Muslim women.
Sir, in this day and age, sir, my humble question and my humble submission is,
right have been given.
Sir, in this day and age, you're actually defending something like triple talaq. Why should it be about religion? Why isn't it what it should be about, which is human rights violation? It's about gender equality. Why bring in religion in this?
It's not a human right. It's not a human right violation. Lakhs and lakhs of cases are pending in various courts related to divorce cases. Lakhs and lakhs of cases are pending in various courts in which non-Muslim women are running towards court to solve their cases related to divorce. That is a human right violation or not? The census report 2011 has proved that only 0.5% of the cases related to divorce are reported in Muslim community, whereas 3.7% cases are being reported in the majority community. So why there is only
what's the comparison?
Why there is so much cry on the
my question
issue of the Muslim community?
Mr. Rashid, my question is, what's the comparison here? Do tell me, are you going to be actually sitting here in this day and age and actually defending something like triple talaq, which is abolished in various countries, Islamic countries at that as well? Why don't we see it for what it is?
See,
a woman has no say when it comes down to triple talaq. Why shouldn't it be about gender equality?
Gender equality is ensured by Islam. Islam is for all ages, not for this age and for that age. And as far as abolishment of triple talaq is concerned, it is wrong to say that it has been abolished in any country. No country has abolished the law of triple talaq. We are trying our best to ensure that there is not a single case of triple talaq in our community, and that's why Personal Law Board has taken such a decision yesterday in their meeting of the executive body in Lucknow.
All right, sirs, do stay on with us. We are also joined by Mr. Yasub Abbas. He joins us from the All India Share Personal Law Board. Mr. Abbas, your comments on today, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, linking triple talaq to nothing short of Cheer Haran when it came down to Draupadi in the Mahabharata.
देखिए, तो मैं समझता हूँ कि इसके अंदर योगी जी ने कोई गलत बयान नहीं दिया है। सवाल ये है कि बच्चों पर जुल्म हो रहा है, उनके मर्द जो है उनको तलाक दे रहे हैं। हमारे चीफ मिनिस्टर ने कहा है कि जो आदमी खामोश बैठा हुआ है वो भी इसमें बराबर का दोषी है। और हमारे यहाँ एक ज़ारत है, ज़ारत वारिसा, उसमें इसका एक जुमला है कि लान अल्लाह हो उम्मतन समेत बेजाले का फरीजत दे, यानी जो देखे और चुप रहे उसके ऊपर भी लानत है। यानी जो आदमी कत्ल कर रहा है, जो आदमी जुल्म कर रहा है, या जो आदमी जुल्म होते हुए देख रहा है, वो भी बराबर का शरीक है। तो इस सिलसिले में जो बच्चियों के ऊपर जुल्म हो रहा है और आज की तारीख में लोग बैठे हुए खाली मीटिंग कर रहे हैं, तो जुल्म होते हुए बच्चियों को देख रहे हैं, तो वो भी बराबर के दोषी है, वो भी बराबर के शरीक है। लिहाजा ऑल इंडिया शिया पर्सनल बोर्ड ने फिक़े जाफरी का पूरा नजरिया वादे कर दिया है कि 3 लाख दफा भी आप तलाक 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 कहिए तो उससे तलाक वाक़ई नहीं होती। अगर इस्लाम ने औरत को मर्द के बराबर राइट दिया है तो फिर ये तलाक की तलवार उसके घर पर क्यों लटक रही है? एक मजलिस में 3 तलाक नहीं हो सकती है। और मैं सवाल करना चाहता हूँ कि हजरत मोहम्मद साहब के जमाने में क्या एक सिटिंग में 3 दफा तलाक 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 से कोई तलाक हुई? अगर हुई है तो मेरी इस्लाह कर दी जाए, मैं भी उस चीज को मान लूं।
जी,
अगर नहीं हुई है।
जी, बहुत शुक्रिया अब्बास साहब हमसे बात करने का। आई ऑल्सो थैंक our guests on this show. Thank you, Maushami, for joining us. We're going to come back to you for more updates, but we're going to quickly move on to the latest news break that we are getting in right now.